Good evening.
Hey, what's up? Hey,
Oop.
hey.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, another week without any cool Keyforge news.
Yeah. It's a shame there's no new Keyforge news this week.
Nothing happened.
Nothing to talk about here.
A little tear.
Yeah.
Start us off, Nathan.
All right. So while Justin messes with the camera, yeah. So they announced their organized play. GG Ghost Galaxy announced organized play things, and to say that it was well received would be lying.
Would be a complete lie.
Would be a complete lie. So now I think we are not in the doom and gloom category. Thank you, Ostrom Taleka, for that sub there.
New Prime Gaming, thank you. Thank you so much.
You hear the end on our what? On your end, I think.
Huh?
What?
What?
What? What?
Stop saying these things.
If we can't trust our mod, who can we trust? But yeah, so
No.
there's a pretty good.
Thank you.
There's a pretty good I would say backlash.
So let's
to
talk
the
about
announcement.
talk about the announcement. Okay. First of all, Keyforge Celebration 2022 announced for November 11th to 13th, a weekend of Keyforge Gaming. That's super exciting. Love that. We're gonna go.
You're actually gonna go there.
We're gonna go there. We are going to stream.
We've actually been authorized to stream. That's our announcement.
That's our announcement.
So
let's start out with that news.
We buried the lead.
I sent an email and it was replied to. Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
So we are going to stream that event, which is really exciting. Can't wait. On top of that, they announced new OP formats that they're going to be testing out.
Yeah.
Over the coming months, primarily at the Keyforge Celebration.
Yeah, and those formats are essentially constructed Keyforge.
Well, one of them is.
Yeah.
One of them.
Right. The Alliance format is essentially constructed Keyforge, and this is something that's floated around in the community for a while.
People have suggested it a lot.
People have suggested to us to try and similar things out.
Yeah.
We've always shut it down because we've always thought it was kind of antithetical.
Let's talk about what Alliance is. So Alliance is essentially a deck is a pod of 3 houses.
Yeah.
And Alliance lets you take a house from this deck, and this deck, and smash them all together to make a complete Keyforge deck. Thank you, Poison Nako, for that Prime Gaming. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Appreciate that.
So it brings constructed elements to Keyforge somewhat. You can customize a deck that way. That I think for anyone who's played a lot of Keyforge, the problems with that are glaringly obvious.
Yeah.
And my personal opinion is that it just can't work as a primary.
Right. I think you would play one tournament of this as it is,
and you'd see the problems.
With no restrictions, and then something about the format would fundamentally have to change because of how degenerate it would be.
Now on top of that, they did announce that Sealed will be open 2 decks of the set that you're drafting for Sealed, and you can mix and match those houses to make a deck of 3 houses. I actually love that.
Yeah, I'm
actually really excited for that.
I don't actually hate that either.
It takes away I went to a Sealed event, I opened 3 crappy decks. I'm just screwed, right?
Yeah.
So, in the past, every Archon Sealed event was you open 3 individual Keyforge decks and you choose one of them to play for the tournament. It makes that process a lot more interesting. It makes it a lot more.
Well, I don't know if it makes it more interesting, but you have
a customization level of things you can do. You're only opening 2 decks.
You're not drawing dead, which is different.
You're not drawing dead. You're opening 2 decks, and you're way less likely to totally blank on the tournament.
Yes, I do agree with that.
The minimum quality of deck goes way up.
Personally, as someone who's always been very good at opening good decks, this is not
simply open one of the best Keyforge decks of all time.
I feel like I guess maybe I could share some good luck with other people by allowing them to build a deck that I would just naturally open at a Sealed event.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think if you open Comphage with 2 other decks and you still had customization, you might have still made Comphage the same as it was.
The only thing you would maybe swap out the shadows for logos,
maybe,
right? Maybe.
But I don't even
the
know.
Shadows,
because the Tomb TP is really important.
The Shadows does perform a very important purpose.
I tried earlier with New Seal Open 2 WC decks with Rob in our head to laugh and cry and celebrate. We will probably try it with some Worlds Collider or Mass Mutation decks just to see how it goes with Sealed. I know at the tournament it's going to be Winds of Exchange decks.
This dog is.
Where do you even get that?
You gotta know my trash.
I gave you food. So I'm actually excited to see how it works out in Sealed. There's still questions as far as like what do you do with tokens? Like what token creatures do you use? Is it like one of the token creatures from any of the decks you used? If it was 3 Winds of Exchange decks for the Alliance format at least. So those questions I'm sure will be answered. I think they said they're going to release an FAQ about the format in the coming week. And then Archon, I'm going to be honest, I didn't 100% understand how Archon worked.
I don't think we want to take a dog on an airplane in the middle of winter.
No, probably a terrible idea.
Or on an airplane ever, really.
Yeah.
So we could pay money to have the airlines kill Eddie.
But Archon is basically like what is it? You bring 3 Archon decks in the first round. It's single game matches, so it's not triad. You first round, your opponent bans 1, and then you choose 1 to play, right?
Yeah.
And then the next round, you can play either of the other 2 decks. If the one.
I didn't read that format.
You didn't read it?
I didn't read it. No.
I don't hate that they're trying new things like that.
Yeah. So right. I don't mind the experimentation, and they basically said that they're testing stuff as well.
Yeah, and it's testing.
And I think the thing is like with Alliance, you will find out very quickly how degenerate the format is.
Yeah.
And then a lot of stuff will get changed. So
if you win, you can't play that deck in the next round. Okay. I guess Alliance also means they can't track it with chains. No, there wouldn't be any chains. There wouldn't loss on those. Archon's basically try a best of 1, but if your deck won, it's banned next round. Okay. Does your second round opponent also get a ban? So like then you're limited to 1 deck, or is it only first round for bans? Because that's actually I don't hate that. If you win with a deck, you can't play with the deck next round. Okay. I see. So you won't necessarily be locked out of a deck for the whole tournament like you might in an Archon Triad tournament, then, right? So that's not terrible. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I don't like. I'll give some format to try. Right.
Yeah, I don't hate that for Archon. That thought for
Archon. But I think a lot of the big reaction to this was that a lot of people think that this is going to be the organized play moving forward, even at like local gaming stores and stuff like that. And I think that right there is probably a jump past.
That's not what they announced. Right?
Yeah, right. That's beyond what they announced.
This is for like major organized play. Of note, also the celebration, the Archon tournament and the Alliance tournament are happening at the same time on Saturday. So you can only play in one of those. So if you're going to a celebration and you don't like the idea of Alliance, simply sign up and play for Archon.
Yeah.
If the tournament for Alliance doesn't have anyone sign up or doesn't have anyone interested to play, they're not going to support that format going forward. And that's the thing. Like, I don't have a problem with Alliance existing as a format for people who want to play it. If enough people want to play and support the format, great. That's fine.
I think there's actually probably a very tiny portion of the current Keyforge community and a large portion of the non-Keyforge community that would be interested in Alliance. And if that brings new people to the game that only are interested in that format, then I don't see the problem with that either, right? Yeah. Like anything that makes the... plus, also, it would make decks in your collection that just didn't quite have all of the components more valuable, right?
Maybe. I mean, like, that just depends on what the Alliance meta ends up being.
Yeah, and who even knows what the Alliance meta ends up being. One of the things that I talked about, FFG used to do this in their living card games. They would make a list of cards that you just couldn't play together. Yeah. You could choose one of those cards. List. Yeah, you could choose one of those cards, and then all the rest of the cards could not be in your deck.
I feel like the Alliance restricted list would be...
It would be like 40 cards.
Stupid, and it would be like 40 cards. Like trying to cross-reference your decks, and like I can't make any deck I want to make, right? And it would be stupid, so terrible.
But like Martial Generosity, Restringantus. I mean, even library access. There's like a ton of cards. Kirby. Like, Lieutenant Commander Kirby, honestly, is a very bad problem in that format. Punctuated Equilibrium. Like, there's a whole litany of... Like, honestly, if you got Infernus 8 times in one game, that would be one of the most fair things that happened to you in a game of Alliance, right?
You're going to run the new Archon format in the Vault Keepers Discord Friday. Okay. I don't hate the idea of that format at all. I had the least problem with that. I'm neutral on Archon. I really am excited about Sealed, and Alliance is a format I would never ever play. But if other people want to play it, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to trying out some Alliance stuff because maybe the format. Like I feel like I feel like the format is each player stealth moding or control the weakening the other person until one of them combos out.
Yeah. That's probably what.
Right.
That's probably what it is.
So
it's like vintage Magic, right? Or it's a
yeah.
So if you compare this to say that Magic just introduced Modern, and it's a format that no one wants to play in this scenario, which that's not true. In this scenario, no one wants to play Modern. They hold a giant Modern tournament. No one signs up for it. Do you think that's a format that they're going to keep pushing? So if you don't like Alliance,
just don't play it. It's that simple.
Just don't play it. And then it can't be. They won't support a format that has no traction. They'll be extremely stubborn and wrong to do that. And they haven't really shown that they're that way about the game.
They announced it on a Saturday morning, and so if they keep business hours like all sane businesses, they probably are waiting for the feedback to trickle in over the weekend. And
they've definitely heard the feedback by now.
They responded to the original tweet within 3 hours. Which can you imagine Fantasy Flight responding to anything within 3 hours in the past? So.
Yeah. First of all, hilarious that community manager hired Friday. Hey guys, I'm Jeremy.
Hey, what's up? We got an announcement for tomorrow. I can't wait to share with you.
By the way, here is the worst news you have ever heard in your entire life about Keyforge. Hey, don't be mean to me. And people were very mean to him. They were adding him on Twitter all day yesterday.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
He's just there. He's just a
little guy trying to make this world.
He's trapped inside Twitter.
So, there you go. We do encourage everyone to go to the Keyforge celebration.
Celebration sounds great.
That's gonna be fun.
It's essentially the first official Keyforge event in
3 years.
Almost 3 years, yeah. Just about 3 years.
Almost 3 years. So, and again, if you weren't here earlier, we are going to be streaming the event.
Yes, which we're looking forward to.
Very exciting. Very cool.
We got to figure out how to get a rig to go. So.
And yes, someone asked earlier if we're going to be doing commentary or just playing. So I imagine we'll have commentary. I'll have the ability to give commentary. Maybe not like first few rounds because like we're in the middle of playing, but there will be definitely commentary for top cuts.
Yeah, and we'll definitely talk to other people because there's literally no way Justin and I are going to talk
do the whole
for
thing.
32 hours or whatever.
So there will be a few people I'll probably reach out to, a few people that are there or they're going to be going to get some help. I already talked to Zach, so Zach's going to help us out. Look, we can make Zach do the whole thing. And I will do it. If you don't test
we made him.
I will 100% just leave it in Zach's hands. So I think we'll probably be leaning pretty heavily on him and a few more people that, as announcements of people going are happening, I'll probably reach out to a few other people for some help. Yeah, Zach's going. Everyone should go. We want the TTR community to come in strong and not play lines.
You're geographically closer now, aren't you, Lord of Winter?
Oh yeah, there you go, because you're up north in the northern areas. That was nice.
I don't know if he's an Ooper or a Peninsula, but
okay. So all that is said, did we have any other words?
No. Tonight's already gonna be long enough.
Yeah, so we got to get in games.
Bill,
thank you, Bill.
T2, 45 months.
You are 2 years away from another free meal. That's it. 10-hour drive. Yeah.
Captain Gale, are you U.S. Captain Gale or are you EU? If you're EU, the hotel is actually very affordable compared to.
The hotel's not bad. The airplane tickets have gone up a lot this year.
Yeah, well, it's because they're
by almost double.
It's because they're having to subsidize all their losses due to COVID.
Yeah, long hike from Seattle. Yeah, fair enough. That sounds like it's worth it, Wild Wormhole. Okay, we're getting the gameplay. Put the bet up. Get your bets out for the game. Thoughts on Sealed? I'm actually very, very excited about Sealed Alliance.
12's not too bad. Ours was 16, which is like too far, right?
Yeah, 16 is way too far. I would never drive 16 hours. Well, I mean, I have before, and it's not fun. Sealed Alliance, I'm actually pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
Because I think it maybe top end gets too strong, but I think it's worth trying. I mean, there's only 2 decks, right?
Yeah,
so it's not as likely to
try
be
it out.
Completely I think the Sealed is definitely worth the data of having a tournament on it. So everything about it, I'm super excited. Heck yeah, awesome. It's gonna be good to see you again, Claymore.
$2.90. $2.90 or $290.
Have the credit. Oh, it's from World's Ticket.
So yeah. That you never got to utilize, so
fair enough.
Cash it in for $3.
That's
It's not a bad. The beefy lady. Beefy lady wants this win. Saeed wants
the
this
beefy
win.
lady definitely needs this win. I don't know that Saeed can get in even with a win here.
Can it not win twice? Go to 7-3. There's a
It
lot
would
of
go to
6 and
6
2s.
and 4. Saeed is 4 and 4.
There's a lot of 6 and 2s.
Yeah,
Maybe.
they would. So something could happen. Maybe.
I think it's not mathematically eliminated.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. But we'll probably do sealed alliance testing at some point. But it's not true. It's probably with Worlds Collide decks, and I don't think we could make anything super busted with 2 Worlds Collide decks most of the time.
How many rounds left of this tournament? There's 2 rounds for this pod, and the other pod has only got 1 round left.
And then the finals.
Yeah, and then cut top 4 from each pod. I have a 66.
3.
Okay. Is this keepable?
Don't test with Worlds Collide. Why not? We could do Mass Mutation, and then you have the problem of enhancements.
Yeah.
Where
well, is it a problem?
It's interesting.
I
think it's definitely a problem in Rail Alliance.
Yeah.
Definitely a problem. I think in Sealed it's less of an issue. It is a thing where, yes, if you get a house that's loaded with enhancements, you just got a good sealed pick. I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah.
If you play sealed in any other card game, it's like you get a sealed pool that's busted. It's going to be better than other people's stuff. You can't really.
It's just the sealed. It's the nature of sealed.
Yeah, but I am excited about the ability to open some decks and then make some decisions before I play, as opposed to making a single decision. Because that's what I like in limited formats for other card games. And that's what's fun. We were playing Sorcery, we did some drafting. That's what's fun in...
yeah, I mean, because the thing is that I was thinking about like how unscrupulous people could shuffle in, like you're just praying not to get deck checked, and you've got extra copies of like your broken cards. You're just trying to combo out. I mean, because you have to look at every single card.
There's going to be like interactions that have never existed before
Yeah.
in Alliances, right? And probably every single time you play it, there's going to be interactions that have never existed before. Yeah, I agree, Aurora Kings. I'd rather some people get busted junk than a lot of people get decks that just can't compete in sealed.
I guess I'll start with an essence scale, and it's your turn.
All right, I'll play Old Bruno. I'm gonna mug this Old Bruno. Sorry, Old Bruno, I had to use your body to steal some amber. Play Mutant Cup first and draw, and done.
Alright, I am gonna stomp, I think, Old Bruno. I'll play Theros Centurion, and he'll capture both because he's got a capture icon, and I'll play High Priest Torvus. And it's your turn.
Okay. I'll say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Nell. Play Anthony. I'm gonna give Anthony Z-Ray Blaster. Do 1 damage there. Draw. Nell. I'm gonna give Anthony Explorer over and draw. I'm gonna give Anthony... Actually, I'll give Nell the Z-Wave emitter. And draw. I'm gonna give Anthony a Stealthster. And draw. And done. You get this.
Alright, I am going to say Saurians. I'm going to play a Theros Centurion who's going to capture 1. I will Reap with High Priest Torvus. And Theros Centurion is going to kill Armory Officer Nell before anything stupid happens over there. And he'll capture the other one. And it is your turn. We'll draw 1.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'm going to borrow that Essence Scale.
It's all yours.
And draw. So it's Shadows, right? Okay. And then I'll play Soul Auto. Make a discard a card. One discard, please. Yeah, I think Alliance as a like self-policing casual format is fine, like Commander, right?
There's the thing is that there's like a lot of community-driven events that people have played in over the years. So, like, I think there's like a good amount of crowd-funded energy that could be used to, or I guess crowd pooled energy about like formats that should be
And I have to imagine
iterated
they've
on,
explored a lot of what the community's done. I don't hate that they're trying some ideas. You know, it is what it is. I'm gonna use the essence scale to sacrifice cell auto to
Yeah.
covers.
Well, and I mean, there's always been the problem of SAS is a community-driven formula that's actually controlled by several people inside the community, and they also have access to all the data about those. So I think this problem doesn't do anything to address that, right? So like that in itself was a problem that existed before. Now it is much worse because there's only a handful of individuals who have access to as much data about decks as they do. So that problem's not solved with saying you can build from other collections. So.
Yeah, right.
I guess I'm gonna say. I guess I'll say I'll discard the Grave Reminder. I'm gonna get murdered if I keep that in my hand for too long. I'm gonna play Brabble and I'll play Infernus. Yeah, so like I think Tesla is a really cool format, right? That's the one where you alternate between Reversal and Archon, right?
Yeah, it's like each round you
play one or the other.
Yeah.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. So you want to bring like a medium level deck because you bring a deck that's too good, you'll win your Archon games, but not your Reversal games. So
I'll say logos. I'm gonna play Zenzi
within a set,
and
maybe. But I mean, I think if you can basically build only within a set,
it would be more balanced, yes.
But I still think you would have it still end up being just a degenerate fest, right?
It
like
would still be
a degenerate.
So I'll play Zenzi, Titanagir, Group Think Tank, Bot Booked, and Draw, and I'm done. Draw 8. That actually might be how they envisioned Alliance, because like I said, they're still releasing the FAQ for it.
Yeah,
and there's a lot we don't know, so that might end up being the case out of the box. It would be a lot less degenerate.
I think it would be slightly.
It'd
be like slightly more palatable, but
yeah, it would be
still
more palatable.
And they could design the game around it moving forward, which is something, right? Like
I feel like Alliance, as it exists on paper with everything, is impossible to design around.
Yeah. Well, the game wasn't designed around it.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Radiant Truth to avoid just straight up losing to whatever the hell's going on over there on the next turn. I'll play Bring Low. Play Bring Low. Play Mad Prophet. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Okay. I'll say
Twitch did not like the term lady shit.
Lady shit.
The ogre.
I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Mattermaker. I'll play Z Particle Tracker. I'll play Explore Over. Actually, I'm gonna explore. No, I won't. I have Zenzi. Play Explore Over. I'm gonna use Anthony. Who are we fighting here? I think we'll go ahead and fight that Theros. So I will destroy the Brabble and blow this up. Take these back. I'll use the Z Particle Tracker. I don't think I have anything else.
Yeah, right. I don't know anything. So anything that detracts away from looking at Archon cards for 2 minutes before a game begins is kind of.
Alliances makes that even more complicated too, right? Is that even part of it?
Yeah. Alright, I am going to say this. I'm going to play Infernus. Actually, I wonder if I get some of my stuff. Mulliganell. Yeah, I'll get Mulliganell. I'll play Dino Fiend. Now the question is, do I Exalt to take something out? I don't think that I do. I'm gonna play Obsidian Forge. This is a mass mutations deck, so okay, you got that though. I'll play Ritual of Tognath. I'll destroy Dino Fiend and steal one. I'll destroy this Infernus. And then I'll have my Infernus fight your bot book. And I'll tell you how. Draw 4. And I'll say check with 10.
I'll say Logos. Play Effervescent.
Yeah.
I will play Forge Compiler. I'll unstun Nerds. Play Humax and capture 1. Play BDQ. 2 damage there. Then I'll get Humax and the Thera Centurion. And Nutbonizing and Profit. Then I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say Sarian, I'm gonna Reap with Torvis. I am going to Exalt Torvis. So that I can Axiom. This goes back in hand. I am gonna play Praefectus Ludo and Galea Tops.
What's up, Rizard Random? You just missed us talking about the news a little bit.
Yeah.
Would recommend watching the VOD if you're interested in hearing that.
And then I am going to discard Axiom.
What did the Reap do?
When you play an event, it goes back to your hand, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you discarded it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's exalted, so it doesn't die. It doesn't lose the ward.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll drop chain, draw 2.
See Shadows.
Wait, did I get my Amber for this? Did you do anything else? You only made me lose the 5.
Then I captured 1.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Good.
I'll say Shadows. I will Dark Wave.
Okay.
I will play Dino Thief, draw, and Exalt and shoot the Ludo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I took damage off of him. He did have damage.
Take the ward off.
Yeah.
Come on.
To kill Ludo?
Yeah. Then I'll play Mutant Cut Purse, and then I'll play 2 Solatos. Alright, Radiant Truth gone. I could use the Essence Scale, but then I'd break my SD, so I'm done.
I'll say Sanctum, play Squire, Alice, and Bulwark. And it'll be your turn. Drop change.
Say Shadows. I'll borrow that Obsidian Forge.
God, that deck had 2.
And I'll do damage to the dinosaur. I will...
I just like completely ignored the
Reap. Do an Essence Scale? I guess not. I'm done. Check for 6.
I am... I'm gonna say Sanctum. Bulwark. Bulwark is gonna fight there. Assault 2. Then I'm gonna Grey Ride Bulwark into Zenzi. So Assault 2, and then the fight. And then this, I am going to Smite Bulwark here. So
Assault. That.
Yeah. And 2 splash. And then Squire. I think that was the best way to do that fight. I think I have Squire take out the Mutant Cut Purse. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. So check this out.
I'll say Logos, pick up the archive. I will. So I'll play. Play Keymax and capture this level auto draw. Then play Crazy Killing Machine, and I'll play Fission Bloom, and I'll play Kurzap.
Non-mutants.
Non-mutants. Then I'll play. Oh, I have one. The damage pip from Kurzap to Bulwark, and then damage from Infomorph to Bulwark. I'll play Daughter, and I am done. Forge compiler. Forge. I'll get some words.
I'm gonna say Dis. I'm gonna Guilty Hearts. I'll play Cinder. I'll give Cinder a Soul Keeper. Sorry, that's there. This goes here. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
If so, Essence Skill says destroy a friendly creature. If you do, ready and use a friendly creature that shares the house with it. If you go to destroy a warded creature, do you not get to ready and use something?
That's correct,
you
because it
did
says if you do.
Okay.
I believe. I think you have to actually destroy the creature. I think that's the way all those conditionals work. So
Let's say Star Alliance.
there's the crazy killing machine, beefy lady. This is a Crowdorn.
No.
Cheating.
It borrowed it forever. Is it the same sleeves?
No.
I guess I'll draw their card. It's the same sleeves. It's basically the same sleeves. Asterisk. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't use the card to do anything, right? I just had it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Edit this part out. Producer. I'm gonna play Nell. I'm gonna play Z-Force Agent. I'm gonna give Z-Force an Explorer overall draw from Nell. And I'll play Crewman York. And I'm done.
You know what this card is?
Axiom. Yeah. Dang.
I am going to say this. I'm going to play Brabble, and Cinder is going to go fight the Z-Force agent, because I do not feel like losing to that on my following turn. And it is your turn. I'll draw one. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll say...
Numquid Judgment. It's tier 2, isn't it? The
I thought I moved it.
Did you move it to tier 3?
I don't. It might still be tier 3. Yeah, that's fair. I will say...
You gotta pay for the gavel emote, I think. T2 is Mushroom Man, right?
Yeah.
Move Mushroom Man up to T2.
I'm gonna say lose Shadows. I'm gonna Dark Wave.
Brabble.
I need to Brabble. No, don't. Hold up. Hold up.
Yeah, well, your T2 is not like peasant status. T2 is like, I don't know.
I'll just discard Dark Wave. I will play Old Bruno.
Local
Actually,
politics. Local political figure.
Bow and steal one. I'll play Bruno and capture this. I will play Subtle Auto. Get a card from your hand. I'll play New Cuppers and draw. I'll play Dino Thief and draw. Ludo. Sweet. I'll Essence Scale this Bow to have Dino Thief fight the... Can't quite kill. I'll just have Dino Thief Reap. I'll Reap with Auto. And... Could Obsidian Forge. Although I don't really I don't know that you have Axiom. I guess I could know.
You know I have Axiom. I have not shuffled my deck. There are 2 in it.
Okay.
You know I have Axiom.
So then I would definitely want to Obsidian Forge. See if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In a talent. Destroys. Forge. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I am gonna play Hedonistic Intent. The subtle autos have been a pain in my ass.
Yeah.
Play Gladiodontus. I am going to Chant of Hubris. Do this from Brabble onto Bruno. I am going to discard Axiom. And it's your turn. I'll shuffle and draw 5.
Okay.
I think I misplayed by playing literally any of my artifacts. But on top of that, subtle autos have been absolutely stupid this game.
Say logo, so I'll pick up the archive. I'll play QMX and capture. Draw. Play Titan Engineer. Use Matter Maker. Play Explore Over. Use Matter Maker. Play Z-Ray Blaster. And do a damage. Use Matter Maker to play Z Particle Tracker. I'll do a fight. I'll fight the center. I'll lose 2 to the Brabble. I guess that would kill. Oh yeah, that's fine. It would get the. So fight the Cinder. It's got 1,000,000 power and skirmish. The Soul Keeper gets the warp. Bravo gets splashed. And I'll use the Particle Tracker for nothing. And I guess I could have Fish Bloom to capture, but it's fine.
I guess I'm gonna say Saurian. I'll play Torvis. I'll unstun Gladiodontus, and then I'll stomp old Bruno. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Good.
Say Logos. I will play Bob Oakton. Actually, I'll Vision Bloom, play Bob Oakton, draw. I will.
So like this is a great example right here. I'm just straight up losing this game to efficiency.
Yeah.
It's not like raw card. If it were like pure raw card power, I think I would be ahead. But you've drawn like twice as many cards as I have.
Reap. Reap. I'm gonna play BDQ. I'll send the damage there. I'll do QMX and Torvis. And then Bob. But yeah. I am done.
Okay. I am going to say Dis, I suppose, while I got the chance. Oh, Guilty Hearts. And I'll Infernus.
No.
We can play them regardless of house. So.
No.
Okay. And it's your turn. I'll also check with 9. I'll draw 2.
It's kind of funny that Beefy Lady has had to fight all day in Furnaces, purging all of its good, cool cards. Woundly enhanced cards there. I'll see the Logos. I will Effervescent.
Yeah.
I will. Reap. I am done. Drop 7. What's up, Dr. Nate? How's it going?
Hello. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Bulwark. I am going to smite Infernus into Zinzi. It's in 8 assault 2 and then 4.
Oh, okay.
I'll play Salvador and capture. I will play Bring Glow. And I'll play Radiant Truth. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 5. I'll say Chuck with 7.
I'll say Shadows. Play down a thief and draw. Pretty like you reckon PNP yesterday, but I'm a bit anxious about trying. Just go for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Just go.
decks that have larger creatures larger than 3 power, are pretty good against it. You'll actually be glad to play like AoE Brobnar against it.
Heck yeah.
If you don't have any AoE.
Someone on Twitter has been doing I think they're taking like all of their decks solo playthrough, and I think that's a really cool idea.
Yeah, just to see which ones can do it and which ones can't.
That is TTR approved. For sure. Also, Wizard Random and anyone else that didn't hear our announcement earlier in the stream, we are going to be streaming at the Keyforge Celebration November 11th and 13th, so tune in for a fun weekend of streams and a lot of Keyforge gameplay. Just so much gameplay. Oh my god.
There's going to be a lot of
Holy
Keyforge.
crap. They got some Unchained decks there. We'll probably be able to play some Unchained on stream. That'll be cool. So Dino Thief, I still need to draw. I will...
Keep going.
Okay. Alright.
I take like 3 card turns, and I don't think you have played less than like 6 cards a turn for the last like 12, so...
I'll play Borrow. I'll play 2 Sololados. Play Mutant Cutpurse. I'm gonna play in the Sealed for sure. I'm really excited about the Sealed and the Archon.
Yeah, I didn't even read like all of the announcements for everything. So.
We'll also bring Venus this time. I promise I won't forget. And so we can do championship matchups. And then I'll use Essence Scale to...
I don't think there's anything preventing us from...
Ready. From what?
I don't think there's anything that's preventing us from playing because we're streaming.
No, yeah, we can play. It just won't be like, we might just not be on commentary, right?
Alright, so
we played at Richmond when we streamed it.
Yeah. Oh, Forge.
Oh, yeah, for 7, okay, got it. It'll be like, it might just end up being like the first few rounds will be no commentary, because I'm sure everyone there will be playing, right? But once people start losing out, we'll find some people to do commentary. Maybe we will lose, but that's highly unlikely, if we're being honest.
It wouldn't be on brand.
Mm-mm.
I am going to say Sanctum.
Yeah, 2 of the top 10 players in the world, right?
Reap Salvador.
I wouldn't be mad just commentating and running the stream the whole time, honestly, but I'm like, super excited about playing Sealed.
Reap Bulwark. Play Grey Rider. Bulwark will fight here. And yeah, Bulwark will fight there, I guess. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll say Logos. Reap. Fire group thing. I'll play Zenzi and Infomorph and do damage, and I'll discard it. Check what's up.
I am going to say Sanctum. Salvador's gonna Reap, and then I'll bring Glow. And I'll take I'll draw 1. I feel like I lost this game to my own artifacts.
Play Shadows. Play Bow. Play Mutant Cutpurse, draw. Play Old Bruno. Reap.
Let's get.
Alright. Let me give you this back.
I lost my own artifacts. I should have just discarded them. I just when I looked at the deck list, I just overlooked the borrows.
That is at least one good thing about the new Archon format is it's not million-hour rounds, because I think Triad is that's just an 11-hour day one.
Yeah,
there's no real way around that.
So the problem with best of 3 Keyforge formats is that they take forever. I mean, like Nationals, like we went to Nationals and we played in it, but man, that was exhausting. That was like working.
It was like 13 hours of Keyforge the first day. It was insane. All right, next game. So that's why I'm not mad at like this. This is like sort of Archon Triad, but not really.
Yeah, say what you will about Alliance, it won't be slow.
Yeah.
I could see the 3 million Nationals drawn because it was exhausted and hungry. Yeah.
I had to like scramble to go find food that I could eat because I hadn't eaten. I hadn't eaten all day, and it was like 6 o'clock because I had no time to eat between rounds. But I have a Bumblebird playmat, so it's all worth it.
And the sleeves are somewhere.
Yeah, I know exactly where the sleeves are actually. I think maybe. All right, next game. Bets are up.
Crab deep.
And anchovies. 4 and 4, 4 and 4. I don't know. We do have a loaded main event tonight. So 2, 6, and 2 decks going at it. Very exciting. Crab Brave. Just imagine in your mind that we're playing the Crab Brave song right now. Can't play it.
So is there
think about it.
A double Eaton's Jar like triple brain drain deck that you could build for Alliance?
A Maverick Eaton's Jar?
No, you couldn't get it. Well, maybe you get a Maverick Eaton's Jar, but I'm saying like a Unfathomable control deck with like either Logos or Star Alliance for efficiency. Where you just like Eaton's Jar whatever the busted thing your opponent is trying to do.
I think it's like you can't play that format unless you have an Eaton's Jar disc.
Yeah,
side, right. Like I feel that's how I feel. We don't even own one of those. Still,
yeah, we never opened one.
Never opened
one, by the way. 100 decks. So
you'd have to get a Maverick one, yeah. I mean, the thing about Alliance as a format.
No. I'm saying you played. Well, you could get. I mean, you could have a busted Mass Mutations disc side that's like Furnaces,
Market disc,
and and so you could have an absolutely disgusting one of those. And then you also pair it with DT so that you've got the unfathomable absurdness where you're just like stripping the opponent's hand.
Yeah.
So.
I just don't know how we would like. The thought of testing Alliance on stream makes me anxious because it's like there's so many decks we have. I would have to like go through all of them.
Yeah.
If we find 3 houses we want to throw together, we have to find those decks. We have to throw together. We'd have to keep them separately so that we could reassemble them after they're done. That part of Alliance is what stresses me out. That's actually what puts me off Soulforge a lot too. So I have no interest in playing Alliance. I barely have interest in playing it on stream.
Yeah.
So, that's just how I feel about it. I will still play Sealed Alliance. So that sounds great. That's easy to, like, I play with my decks and I throw them back together after the tournament's done, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Screaming Cave, 3
Holy.
3 Infernus, 2 Mark of this. And the thing is I think that's, like, fair for Alliance, right? Like, ultimately, end of the day, that's going to be like one of the most fair things that happens to you in a game of it.
4.
Like it's entirely possible. 64. It's entirely possible that Mark of Dis is not good in Alliance, right? New Sealed sounds sweet to you?
I love the new Sealed sound.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited for it. Also, welcome to the chat, boys and Echo. First time chatter. Already prime subbed. Wow.
I'm gonna mulligan.
I'm also.
Yeah, I was
Actually,
gonna say.
I'll keep.
Well, so EULA only works if you have a Logos thing on the board, correct?
Right.
You have to have some sort of Logos plus your 3rd house on the board for United Action Library access.
So it takes like a little bit of setup.
So that's problem number 1. Unless you United Action Kirby into LA.
More PvE for OP. My BB is definitely a good investment, but I think they see that.
Matter Maker, I can see Matter Maker. So the problem is like a card like Comm Officer Kirby, right? Comm Officer Kirby is already very, very good, but then he moves into like triple S God tier.
New to the game, already in love with the. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, you have like literally thousands of hours to watch if you wanted to.
Not all of it's good, but
like,
enough of it.
It's all good.
It's all on YouTube.
Watch it on 2x speed.
Down to 6. Okay, I guess I'll start off with a Dust Chronicles
Classic
archive, and go ahead, draw 2.
Unfathomable. Play Brain Drain. Drawn up, pound, sucker punch, sell one, Lomandra.
His hand is undrainable.
Undrainable. Rated
His hand cannot be drained.
I'm gonna put Drummer on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty undrainable. I'm gonna play Snowbog's Thingamabob and the Chosen One.
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Chosen One, and then I'm gonna play 2 people to keep tapping the Chosen One.
Nathan ran at 0.25 speed. That'll be pretty good.
What the fuck?
Alright. The Chosen One takes 2. No readies. I'm going to play Starlance, I'm going to play Biome Discovery, and Raise the Tide. Then we're going to play together. And I'm going to take an infinite turn. Play Mecha Booey.
Yeah.
Library access. I'm going to Forgive or Forget to get probably just this together. Because I only have actions. So
yeah, together's just fine, right?
yeah.
Did you have the Tide?
Yeah. I buy Discovery first.
Yeah. I'm sorry, the marker was not on the tail?
Okay. I'm going to play Rocketeer Triska, Diplomatic Gun, make that Star Alliance, Reap. Reap with a gun. Check with 6.
Alright, well, if this deck could stop Amber, I'd stop that Amber. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to Bramo. And then I'm going to Drummerknot. And then I'll Bramo. And then I'm going to Pound. The perfect Brobnar turn. Oh, it's so good. And then I'll play Lollop. And it was your turn. I will draw 4. You'll forge.
I'll forge. I'll also gain 1 from the buoy. Okay. Say Unfathomable. I'm going to play Frigorific Rod. I will Call the Void and exhaust the Drummerknot. Play Tomwa and capture. I'll discard Tidal. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to enter the fray Lollop. I'll discard this Trimmer. Lollop's going to fight Tomwa and ready. And then Reap. And Bramo is going to Reap. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay. I'll say Logos. Play Hydro Cataloger. I'll discard Science, and I'll play this old Egad. Get 1 from the movie. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm gonna Reap with Selwyn. I'm gonna Reap with Lamindra. I'm gonna play Dust Chronicles. And I am going to archive the card. And I will say check with 8. I'll let you sneaky forge.
Sneaky Forge. It was totally legal. Alright, I'll say Star Alliance, pick up the archive. I am gonna play. I'll start with this GAC. You can keep Bramo. I will play Triska, Cheetah, Shield You Later, Capture Together, Storm Surge, Forgive or Forget, 4. What I I can get together creature. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll get together in a gun. Options Rocketeer. Yeah, that's fine. And then I will reap and done.
Oh, forge, my creatures are tapped.
You're going to the thing, Yo-Yo? Awesome. Heck yeah. Together and Chosen One? Yeah, true.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to put my archives in my hand. I'm going to play.
I thought about Tomboy.
Going to play Full Moon. Going to play Camouflage. I'm going to play They're Everywhere. I am going to play Tentadlin and get one for the full moon. I am going to Nature's Call. I'll bounce the Tentadlin. I'll bounce the Shield You Later. And Hoomst. None? I think none. I think I'd rather your Triska be cut off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Chota, get one, lose one, forge. Play Tentadlin, play Duskwitch. And it is your turn. I'll draw. Oh, so Boggs taps all my creatures. When I forged.
So they're ready. No,
they're
wait.
not. They're Storm Surged.
Oh, I Storm Surge.
Right? You together did the Storm Surge.
I did. That is all true. Well, I can say Star Alliance because that's the only way I can kill Switch. So I'll pick up the archive, say Star Alliance. I will play Odone, make that Star Alliance, fight Duskwitch. Well, actually, I'll fight Duskwitch. Play Shield You Later. Play together for Storm Surge, Netcaster, Reap. I am done.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Grove Keeper and then Dusk Witch. And it is your turn. And
Okay.
I'll draw 2.
Okay. Say Star Alliance. I get one for Bowie. Discard Senator. Actually, do I discard Senator? I don't. I'm going to Reap with a Gun. Star Alliance. Fight the Dusk Witch, fight the Dusk Witch. Reap. Then play Senator. I'm done. Check with 7.
Okay. I am gonna play Shadows. I'm gonna TMTP. I'm gonna play Ronald and another Ronald. And I'll tell you, go ahead. I will draw 3.
One for the Bowie. I will. That's 2 TMTPs, right?
Correct. 2 TMTPs, 2 Ronnies.
Why?
2 Ronithies.
Stop.
2 Ronathans.
Stop it right now.
Power ticket. Oh, yeah. Ronnie has been hitting the gym.
I will say. Unfathomable. I'll Reap. Kruzel's Chant. Forever. And done.
I needed to literally tap any of my untamed creatures over the last couple of turns. I also have a full moon. But I can't quite get there.
Really
can't
close.
stop you.
Really close. Like, I think that was a lot closer than it looked on the board state, right?
Yeah.
Based
Well,
on
yeah.
You're trying to.
I think I had. So, you forged 2 keys before I saw anything that could stall you.
Yeah.
Which was bad. Because I think if I could have stalled you 1 turn on any of those, I would have been fine. Because you would have eventually run out of ways to tap my creatures.
Anchovies has lots of ways to tap creatures. We know that. Alright, we got Master Egg Hunt versus Chip. Chip's doing his best.
Alright. Yeah, I needed 1 turn with creatures to generate amber at any point in there. I think I would have been good. Actually had to hold the key for the key charge. So the turn I played the Dusk Witches. So yeah, it was close. I mean, like it was close. It was close.
It was very close. I considered taking a turn because I had Eddie and a key lock in my hand, but I wanted to go for the win because I felt like if I tried to drag it out much longer, I was running out of ways to tap all your guys. I couldn't deal with your board, right?
Yeah.
So I was trying to just win. I figured you didn't have any answers after that.
Yeah, Crab Deep is like 2 cards away from, I think, being like
really good.
A couple, like
pretty good.
A couple more wins in this
yeah,
pod.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm on Chip. All right, let's go. I'm winning this one, guaranteed. This is Chip's time.
Egg Hunt is the Kixel Stone deck.
Yep. Get your bets out. I'm winning this game 100%. Guaranteed. It's a TTR guarantee.
37.
53. Tomorrow we're gonna do Mutant Genesis Marvel Champions again for the first time ever.
Yeah, again for the first time.
We're gonna try it out. I mean, not again, first time.
If anybody hasn't played Colossus was fun as shit. It was so fun playing Colossus.
When we didn't play on stream,
yeah,
we just played off stream.
Yeah,
and if there's a YouTube video of that, I don't know why.
I don't know how that got up there. But yeah, Colossus was so fun. You get to go brrr all the time.
You were first?
No.
I was first? Alright.
I am going to mulligan.
Let's see. It's a forgery, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I might try out Cyclops tomorrow. The coolest X-Man there is, Cyclops.
It's not Cyclops' fault. He's like the straight man for the X-Men, right? Like,
yeah.
Everybody else gets to be zany. Cyclops has to keep the team together. It's a thankless job.
My name is Scott.
Yeah.
Look, if you're born with the name Scott,
you got a couple strikes against you.
But
already.
you're going to be generic.
Yeah.
You're going to be a little bit generic.
You got a couple strikes against you right there.
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Okay. Play Mother.
I am gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Garcia and Anthony and Hayden. And Hayden's gonna get some blast shielding. Maybe that'll save her from the punches. Go ahead and draw 2.
I'm ready for this. I'll say this. Gone Goozle the Garcia.
Dead.
I'm gonna return Hayden to your hand with a fear. I'll discard Keyhammer. I'm done.
I was like, why do I have this many cards in my hand? You just returned one.
Yep.
I am going to say this. I'll play Cinder. I'll play this Bonesaw, who's not ready. I'll Infernus.
Do I get my Keyhammer?
We'll get these two, I think. We'll leave you with the Keyhammer.
Yeah, Scott is married to Jean Grey because she's.
I guess I played as Infernus first, so that's just destroyed.
Yeah,
Okay. That's your turn. Draw 2.
She's so much of a girl boss that she can't have a husband that overshadows her in any way. Literally any way. Not even any single way. Alright, let's say. Logos. Play Harlan Mindlock. Take the Cinder. Really, I think I can do that. I'll play Valen Analyst.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
I'll Reap with Mother. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna discard Gateway to this. I'm gonna Wail of the Damned Harland. Excuse me, this is mine. Cinder is gonna walk right on over to Mother and slap her. And then I will Reap twice. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I'll Reap with the Analyst. I will play Lab Work. Archive. Experimental Therapy. The Analyst. And actually, I'm gonna Experimental Therapy Infernus.
Okay.
Chip, come on, please.
I am going to say Logos. I'm gonna play Even Ivan. I'm gonna play Demobot. I'm gonna play Eclectic Inquiry. Okay. And it is your turn. Draw.
Say this. Hysteria. Play Lash. Play Dominator Bubble. I'm done.
I'll save Logos and put my archives into my hand. I'm gonna start by playing Lethal Logic into an Infomorph. I am gonna play Q-Mex. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play Cronus. Mutagenic Serum. Raw. Archive. I'm gonna play Eclectic Inquiry. Draw.
This deck.
Archive.
I'm remembering how fun it is to play.
Against?
Not against.
Yeah. Then I'll
Boy, I
archive
sure
the
do
top
love
two.
playing this deck that's not... Or deck from Coda
Yeah.
that doesn't see 17 cards a turn.
Yeah. That also wants to bounce creatures that have amber pips on them. Play Infomorph, draw, and then archive. And then I'll play Demobot and Even Ivan. And then I have this Cyberclone, which I'm just going to discard. So I don't have to... Actually, is it worth... Any of these worth purging? They're not. No, they're all better than Cyberclone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say check 7. It's your turn. Yeah, go ahead.
Play Brawler. Play Bumpsy. Play Valdir. Play Blood of the Titans. I will Relentless Assault. I will ready and fight Cronus. I will ready and fight Even Ivan. Done.
I forge. Okay, I am going to say this. I'm going to pop my Mutagenic Serum. Demobot is going to fight Valdir. I'll steal one. And then I am going to play Bonesaw. There's like lag or something there.
Why'd you point it out?
The Infomorph is going to reap. The Bonesaw is going to reap. I'm going to play... The deck has 2 Hysterias, right?
It does, yeah.
I'm just throwing this True Brew. I'm throwing this True Brew in the trash can. I will play Snudge, Cinder, Infernus. I get the lab work. And I guess the Keyhammer. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Logos. Brain Eater. Adventurer. Archivist. Analyst. Twin Bolt. Cinder and Bonesaw.
Snudge?
Snudge and Bonesaw. And my misery. Oh my god. This is... Oh boy. Remember when I promised that Nathan would win this game?
Right. I am going to say this. That's... Okay. Infernus is gonna reap. Snudge is gonna reap. Bounce the Infernus. I'll play Infernus. I'll get the Twin Bolt and the Relentless. Cinder is gonna fight the Valen Analyst, and then Bonesaw is gonna reap. And then I will play a Brabble. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6. And I'll draw.
Logos. I will play Fight Cinder, draw. Fight Snudge. Play Remote Access. Play Sloppy Lab Work.
You don't want to lose to Snudge plus Infernus?
No. Archive a card, discard a card. No. Your turn.
Alright, I will forge.
I can't be losing to that while also losing to just you beating me normally without having to do
Medium
that.
style.
Medium style.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Odd Claude. I'm going to discard this Effervescent. I am going to reap with QMX and Infomorph. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2.
Say Brobner. Play Warsong. Play Anger. Fight Oddclot. Draw. Gain 1 for the Anger. I will punch the Bonesaw. I will Blood Money. The Oddclot. I will fight the Oddclot. Gain 1 for Warsong. And
I am going to put Archives in my hand and I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
there's
8,
Star
9,
Alliance in the
10.
deck? I forgot. Oh no! It's all in his hand!
I'm going to take a 10 card Star Alliance turn.
I forgot about it.
Alright, we're going to access denied on Kyo. I am going to play Hayden Oswin. I am going to play Mutagenesis Researcher. I'll capture onto Infernus and I'll draw. I'm gonna discard this Kixel Stone. I'm gonna play Antony. Antony is gonna pick up a Stealthster. We're gonna put Blast Shielding on Hayden Oswin. We're gonna give Hayden Oswin 2 Explorer Rovers. I'll do the damage to the there. And then I'll play this away team. And it's your turn. I got unlucky there by not drawing the last remaining Starlands cards.
All right,
so I think.
All right.
Oh, those weren't even the last remaining Starlands cards.
Okay. All right. Whatever, man. I'll say
It was Garcia. Garcia was dead from earlier.
this.
Something else. An enchantment? Yeah, it was the other black one.
And the Dominator Bobble. Kyo. No. I'll bobble the Bumpsy into Infernus. Then I'll Hysteria. Lash. Succubus. Dustin.
Succubus.
Your turn. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna forge a key. Prob. Unless I'm just allowed to forge one.
Okay, I guess I'll say this. Take a look at this over here. No particular reason. I'm going to discard Gateway. I'll play Infernus. I'll play Infernus. I'll play Bravel. I'll play Bonesaw. Those two. These two.
Oh boy.
And it is your turn.
Say this. Play Toxin. Slash. Reap. Reap. Your turn.
I am gonna say this, and I'm just gonna read 4 times. I'll tell you, go ahead.
I forge. We got him. Right where we want him. Say Logos, Effervescent. Play this guy. Done.
I will say this. I will read 4 times.
Right where we want him. Actually, can I even stop key or a single amber in this? I can redraw it after. It's fine. It's that easy. Draw my 1 card. Their eyes. I lose.
You can draw off Kia.
True.
Got
Very
it.
true. Alright, Chip. Goodbye forever. Oh, not quite forever. 1 more week. But damn. Oh boy. That strike gun's gonna be a tough one to beat.
Yeah.
It's just so efficient.
It's like a, yeah. Right. Well, triple Infernus too, right? It's just.
It's got a lot going for it. Okay.
Decks that have like Infernus are usually, they're they're kind of bad for you.
Yeah.
But decks that are efficient and have Infernuses and have ways to play it multiple times, that's where things get really silly. Argent. Okay, this is an honor match here.
Yeah, this is for only honor.
The Stree of Steel Guard. Steel Guard sits out next week, then, right?
Yeah.
Stree.
Last start off for Shree.
Was this the?
What was on by this week?
It's the Howling Pit deck that I feel like always backfired.
I'm playing that Howling Pit.
The deck that was Crawdorn.
Crodorn. Okay, yeah, I like.
Was that the?
I think it's kind of out of it though.
Crawdorn's the Worlds Collide one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Argento. I think Argento may have done better in the other pod. This is a deck that does not want to get infernused a bunch of times.
Yeah. You got to do some fun stuff at least. The interdimensional grafts. Brig.
There's not enough time for it to like get set up.
It just has to do that.
Yeah, I think it cannot win a game
Yeah.
where it doesn't happen. So. Excuse me?
41 and an amber.
Okay, well. 55 and a damage pip.
Okay.
It's not an awful hand. So it's definitely wrong.
Me too. Get your bets out. Don't let Murtani be the only one betting. Come on. Come on.
The Shriek. What kind of amber control I'm playing around over there? Double bow. The Rad Penny bow.
Yeah.
But like the Dis and the Logos both have trouble stopping keys, right?
Yeah.
The Demo bot. An EP. You drafted nothing but decks with EP on them.
I don't even know how that happened.
The break key.
They just happened to all have EP. 200. Why did that not go through? It doesn't know how to handle that amount of amber.
Is it because Justin wasn't capitalized? That doesn't matter.
No, that doesn't matter. Alright, you're first.
I'm going to start by playing Consenza e Portere.
It usually tells you if you don't have enough and you try to bet. Oh well, time's over now. What's up, Final Raw Spell?
Draw 2. Go ahead.
No bets anymore. Alright, I'll play Shadows and play Gamgee and both.
I'll play Brobnar. I'll play Lollop, Groggins, and Bingle Bang Bang. Draw.
Play Shadows. Play Gamgee. Play Old Bruno. Fight Bingle.
Before he starts
Reaper
throwing
Gamgee.
grenades out.
Literally kills all my Shadows guys. For free, because they're elusive.
Alright, I am going to say this. I'm going to play Streak and Impa della Polvere. Then I'm going to Faltradari e Deboli. Agamji.
Call the week.
Yeah, I believe it's called a week. And your turn, draw 3. It says Destruggy on it, so.
Strugi. Okay.
Destruggy.
Play this. I'm gonna Gleeful Mayhem my Bruno and Streak and Groggins. Play Inspector. Play Sinestra. Then I'm done.
On my left flank.
No lefties.
Okay, I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna Una de Gamgee there. I am gonna have Lollop take out Sinestra. No, play another Lollop. This deck needs a Might Mix, right?
Yeah. For real.
For
real. Oh, let's make the Alliance deck the Might Makes Right.
Oh.
You can take it out of Mealhead.
Oh, I can take the. Oh
you
my
assemble the most
god!
perfect Might Makes Right deck.
Oh, I can do it! Mealhead! It's time. It has like 30 some odd power worth of
In that Brobnar?
Brobnar,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's time. Slap it in
so-
with some Saurian stuff.
Alright, I got this Capatribu, but I actually don't think I want Wallop to take on that Inspector. So
You
checker. I'll draw.
you could play a Trojan Sauropod and trick them into using it.
Trojan, it would be so funny if Trojan Sauropod was like busted Alliance
It
somehow.
would be funny. I'll say Logos. I'll play the Howling Pit. We're playing it. Always play it.
Alright.
I will.
Heck yeah.
Lethalogica. A damage. There. For diametric charge. Okay. I'm psychic. I'll diametric charge. Damobot, Bot Bookton, Eclectic Inquiry. Wow. I'm done. Check with 6.
I am. What are you what could you possibly be growling at this time of night? I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Bot Bookton. I'm sorry, Bot Atante. And I'm going to play Grumpbuggy. You think that deck... Does that deck look like it's got enough big creatures in it?
I don't know that I have any that are 5 power or more.
I'll play Titan Mechanic. I'll play Replicatore. I'll play his other Bot Atante.
Okay.
And...
This replicator can actually use a Reapability on the board
Oh, yeah.
for the first time in this entire tournament.
Go ahead.
Oh, I
There's
didn't
two.
draw 7.
There's two.
Did you draw 7?
I'm drawing 7 now.
Currently drawing 7. I'm going to say Logos. Pick up the archive. I Forge.
You do not. Grumpbuggy.
Grumpbuggy, duh. I will standardize testing.
Okay.
11s and 1s.
Oh, my god. You killed creatures with an average power of 6.
I'm going to reap with the Damobot. And discard a card. Cut first. Draw. Play Force Filer. Gonna play Bot Bookton. Gonna reap with Bot Bookton. Gonna play this Dinobot. I'll Exalt. Shoot the Replicator. I actually have a 5 power creature in play. I'm done. Actual check with 8 for now.
I will pick up my archives and I'll say Logos. What's Cisonia Banata there?
Okay. All right.
It's Tripianto Dimensional.
Okay.
Titan Mechanic. Gonna fight a Bot Bookton. And then I have this Colade Standardizati.
5 and no 6 and 2.
6 and 2. I think I play this. It's 2 creatures each, so the Blood Imp there explodes.
Purge a card.
Oh, that's not the one.
On my gateway.
Yeah, I would keep that. Okay. And there you go. It's your turn. You will forward for 7. Draw 2.
There you go.
Hey, thanks.
All right.
No, that one's for you, Captain Gale. This is Captain Gale's deck, right? I think so.
Yes. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Captain Gale. I thought this was Captain Gale's deck.
I'll say this. I will implosion the Damobot. Steal 1. I will play Pandemonium.
Yeah.
I'll play Pain Reaction. I'll play Waking Nightmare.
Oh, I'm supposed to. Correct.
I'll play Break Key.
Nope. Incorrect.
And I'm done. Check with 6. You forge for 7. I forge compile.
Okay, I am gonna say this. I am gonna poltergeist the grunt buggy. I'm gonna yerk, and then I'll charrette, and I'll say check with 8, and it's your turn. I'll drop. What if TMTP? This deck doesn't have TMTP. Because it's a mass mutations deck.
I'll say Shadows. Play Darkwave.
In wavy.
Red Penny. Damage. Steal. Fidget. Capture. Damage. Nexus. Your turn.
So I do forge.
Oh, because you just run buggy up. There's a lot of capture icons in this deck, yeah. It's a lot.
I didn't draw 7 again. I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna shoot Damobot. And then I'll Coward's End.
Okay. Board.
Good.
I'll forge. I'll say this. Play Mindfire. What's up, Billy? Stream going good.
It's going well.
Some good games tonight. Archimedes. I'll play Lyco Fiend. I'm gonna Implosion and steal 1. I'm gonna Bonesaw. And done. You think we're gonna have to mask it this tournament?
I mean, I think we'll just have COVID.
You're just gonna have there's an Omicron booster now. I probably need to get that.
I guess I'm gonna get that
like this week.
Yeah, like
yeah, like this week is the time.
Like I'll probably get that this week because hopefully it'll be in effect by the time we get there. So maybe that'll be enough.
I don't want to mask for a 12-hour tournament. I would be miserable.
Yeah.
So. They didn't like mention it, so
right.
I was thinking about it.
I am going to say Logos. I'll play Pip Pip. I'll play ZYX Researcher. I'll grab the top card. I'll play Batatante, who is going to Poltergeist the Howling Pit, I think. Yeah, goodbye. I've let it live for too long. Drop a chain, draw these. Go ahead.
Shadows. Play Bow. Play Red Penny. Do damage to Pippa. Play Pinsirator. Play Boss Zarek. I'm done.
That's game. That's too much hammer. I got these Schulers that would have been sweet.
Oh yeah,
back during the. His deck pulled out the combo and it didn't even win.
Unfortunate.
I got mind fired. Captain Gale. I drew up to 6 and then got mind fired. So.
Okay. Last game. This is a big one. This is for a lot of marbles. This is for definitely. This is like a guaranteed hit.
Yeah, I think so.
100% guarantee.
It was like crazy good.
Probably top
matchup
seed.
For. It's crazy good.
I need to actually like enter all these things. Who won? BP Lady won, right?
Yes.
To 1? First match?
I honestly don't remember.
I think it was 2. It was 2. Second match, Crab Deep and Phantasmal. Phantasmal won.
Yeah, 3-2.
3-2. Third match, Egg Hunt won 3-1.
Yes.
And this was 3-2 for nope, wrong one. 3-2 for Shri. Okay. Last match. Bets.
Flame gas. That was okay. I mean, at least I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Well, is this AOA? No, this is Master. I'll double mark this.
Yeah, it's that deck.
Oh, God.
That's that one. It's that little guy.
Ultra Gravitron.
Get your bets out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got for Ultra Gravitron in this deck? This deck isn't actually that good at killing creatures. Oh, Chronophage is probably pretty good against that deck, though. I don't think any of my creatures are like super necessary to win, but Hobnobber is like nice. All in for DT.
Heck yeah.
This deck mostly captures to control Amber, right? Do some stealing.
5.
13. Seeing Forge. I think he's closing games out with Obsidian, right?
Oh, yeah. Obsidian Forge is more forges this tournament than, like,
Yeah.
The rest of our streams combined.
Keyforge did a lot of work in the other G1, didn't it?
Oh yeah, I guess it did. Just a good card. I'm second. I'm gonna mulligan.
I'm gonna keep. It's maybe a risky keep, but I'm gonna keep. I think the upside's too high.
Man, won't the stream be fun at Celebration when we like just see WoW being played before we know what all the cards are?
Yeah, it'll be wild.
Also, how will we know how to tell you what cards are being played?
Yeah, we'll have some experience from the games, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get a close-up or a closer shot of the table than like we have right now for the stream. There just depends on like what kind of space they're gonna give us to stream in.
Yeah.
So that maybe you'll be able to read some cards if you try really hard.
This is a
Commentary will be hard when we'll see, but I think the way it'll work probably is like we won't be commentating the first few rounds we'll be playing, and by the time that like Top Cut happens, we'll have some knowledge of it and can talk about it a bit more. Okay.
Carnophage, go ahead.
What happens?
It's not doesn't have the text.
Okay.
Your opponent's creatures and artifacts gain Omega, though.
Right.
So it ends your turn.
That's what I mean. What happens?
Yeah. Carnophage is gone, but your turn is ended.
Okay. There, I'm done.
I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Valmar Triska. And it's your turn. Draw 2.
I'll say Dis. I will. Mark. I'm done.
I will reap with Valmar. Go ahead.
So Logos, I'll play Bot. I'll play Novu. I'll discard top Ultra Gravitron. I'll fight. Your turn.
I am going.
This the game is. There's no way it's not a grinder. Oh my god.
I'm gonna scoop Bot Bookton, and I'll mug Bot Bookton, and then I'll play Sea Urchin with no tie. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Dead. I'll play Sanctum, Scrivener, Zealot, Font. We'll fight. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'll Submersive Principle, so we both lose 1. I will Static Charge Fabian. I'll Theory, Conjecture, and Archive the top 2. I'll BDQ to kill Fabian. And then I'll discard this final analysis. It's your turn. I'll draw 5.
Dis, Envy, Dark Minion, Drucker. Shall do that. Your turn.
I will say Star Alliance. I'll play Ceaseforge, Valmart, double Ambervax. I've got the Tide. And it is your turn. I'll draw.
Say Dis. Play Desire. Fight that idiot. I'll take damage on Drekker. Reap with Drekker, steal 1. Reap with Dark. Done. I can do that too. So I will.
Okay. Keyforge loses a counter. I'll put archives in my hand to play shadows. I'll play Trickle Down Theory. I'll play Seeker Needle. I am going to mug Drekker. I'll play the Slob Nubber.
These have to be like the two most miserable decks to play against, right? In the whole pod. In the whole tournament.
They're pretty bad. I'll draw 2. Good.
I'll say Logos. Play Lethalogica. Or Oddclaw. Autoencoder damage, Hobnumber. Play Oddclaw, play Titan. Discard Ultra Gravitron or Kyber. Your turn.
It's foregone the Ultra Gravitron. Keyforge goes away. Gonna say shadows. I'm gonna booby trap Oddclaw.
Damaging Desire.
This Hobnobber just go flying into Oddclaw preemptively. I guess so. I think I have to keep parity on the board. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1. I'll say check with 6.
Say Sanctum. Pick up the archive. Play Baldric. Play Radiant Truth. Play. I'm gonna discard Angry Mob. I'm gonna discard Angry Mob. I'm gonna discard Secret Truth. I'm done.
Okay, gonna say Logos. Gonna play Mecha Buoy. Gonna play Science. Gonna play Tall Mage. She's got 3 counters. And I will say check with 7, and it's your turn. I'll draw.
Okay.
This game's shaping up to be a grinder.
There was no universe where this was not going to be a hyper grinder. I will. Play. Logos. Diametric Charge. Titan Engineer. It's coming. For that, I shot it.
You get to archive that card. You can discard.
I was getting there. Titan Engineer will read. I'm done.
Okay. Alright, so start of my turn, Mecha Buoy. There's a Titan Engineer, so I forge for 7. Okay, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna trickle down. I am going to Biome Discovery. Discard Shoulder Id. Get out of here. It's the worst card in the deck. Except for when you need to protect Hopknobbers from...
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, actually. It does its job.
I am going to Volmart, Espeon, Unity or Discord to have Tall Mage take out Baldric. Just so he doesn't get to fight a bunch. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Say this. Pick up the arc. Reap. Obsidian Forge. Dominator Bubble. Capture. Believeful Mayhem. 5, 5, 5.
Here.
Yeah. Back. Double Doom. Wrath. Drekker. Font. Ooh.
Actually, I wanted that.
Yeah. And also check.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I do know that, Brittany. I am aware. That's what Nathan expected me to do. Sometimes you gotta throw your opponent off a little bit.
Alright, I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna trickle down. I'm gonna Sea Urchin. I'm gonna hob some knobs. Oh, I get one for the Mecha Booty as well. And then the Seeker Needle is going to blast the Sea Urchin, I think. Put me in a 6. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2. You'll forge for 7.
Okay. We're on the board. Say Sanctum. Cleansing Wave. We'll play Scrivener, Champion, Anger Mob, Font.
Okay. So start of my turn, I gain 1, but my keys cost 8.
Yeah, we knew this game was going to be sweaty. We all knew.
I will say Star Alliance. I'll play Espeon Book, and I'll put a blaster on Hobnobber. And it is your turn. I'll shuffle and draw 3.
Say this. I will. Look complicates. I will play Desire. Mark of Dis, the Espion. It's got a capture, which I'll make into a steal. I'll Dominator Bobble. This Anger Mob at Espion. I'll use the Anger Mob's ability. I will fight with Wrath.
Into
Espion. I'll Reap with Drekker.
Do you want to use this thing?
Exalt. Or wait, each enemy. Oh, Enrage enemy. Yes, I do. That's the first time I ever used that. I will use the fonts. And I am
A book.
for each book. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Forge for 8.
I
trickle down,
do
I
not
guess.
forge
Trickle down.
because it is Desire.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I trickle down, then book, then tell you to take your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, Stormstrong. That'll be pretty cool.
Very excited.
I feel like I lost the game to that turn.
Question is, do I do? I probably. All right, so I'll say this. I'll Reap with Drekker and Steal. I will fight Hobnobber. Actually, I'll Dominator Bobble this Titan Engineer and Hobnobber. I'll Reap.
I missed an
Desire.
Amber from Mecha Buoy last time.
Okay. Reap with Desire.
Pay 9.
Pay 9. Yep. Forge. Use the fonts. And
So, I drew the removal at the beginning of the game, and so I was hoping when I got through the deck, I needed to hit removal right then, otherwise I was going to be in trouble. Okay, so I am going to say,
Buoy too.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm gonna trickle. Nope. Am I saying Shadows for this turn? I really despise Mark of Dis. I can't wait to play against nothing but Maverick Mark of Dis
Yeah.
in Alliance. I say Logos. I'm playing Mecha Bully. I'll play these garbage creatures, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay.
My only,
I think Obsidian does. I have to get rid of Drekker or Desire.
my only chance was on the Mark of this turn if I got to take any of my other houses.
I guess if Obsidian Forge kills this, its effect isn't in play anymore. Destroy any number of friendly creatures. Period. That's I think they're gone.
dead.
Yeah. All right.
So yes,
Reap.
this game.
Obsidian Forge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
That was a
Yeah.
miserable game. it was a
Logos market disc. That's sweet.
it was an interesting game until it became miserable.
Yeah.
Right. I like.
There's a lot of back and forth early.
Yeah. It was a really tight game, and then you had a board, and I had no removal. The one thing I will say about the Flame Gas deck is that it does not have a ton of removal. You gotta like play it wisely.
But if it can stick on the board, it's like so
I had even considered holding the final analysis because I knew there was that deck at some point was going to have a board that I was going to have to kill or lose to it, right?
For sure.
Because I was fine in that game as long as you didn't have creatures stuck to the table. So, but yeah, and then you did.
Hello.
I don't know.
Hello, Firefox. Challenge, please. Now let's take a look at the standings. Let's take a quick little gander.
Sorry, Billy. You lost more than your keys there.
So sorry. We will be we'll be setting Amber sometime soon. At least before WoW comes out. Alright. Wezel. With W. Thank you so much,
Wizard Random. Appreciate those bits.
Do you have two?
No, I only had one.
You only one key?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You had like 1,400 captured amber and stolen amber at that time, but yes.
True. Okay.
Alright, Wezel and Flame Gas.
This is an update.
What?
Come on, Challenge.
I'm gonna have a word with the producer.
Refreshing. Beefly is in, I think, right?
Beefly,
yeah, it's in currently. So
yeah.
pretty good. So Wezel 7-2, Master Egg Hunt 7-2.
So they're both locked at that point.
They're locked. They're hard locked. Flame Gas, pretty good shot. Who's Flame Gas?
Flame Gas and Beefy
week, or 2 weeks from now. Flame Gas against Chip. So
okay, and Beefy
looking pretty good for Flame Gas.
Beefy versus who?
Beefy Lady versus Crab Deep.
Okay,
Crab Deep's not a free win.
No,
not a free win. However, Beefy Lady is.
The buy is a deck that has no chance. It's going to be the only 10-game deck. If we scroll down to the bottom, I believe that
would be
the 4 and 6.
Oh, 3.
Shree is on buy. So
thanks for coming, Shree. You did great. We appreciate your participation in the tournament. However, it's all over now. Anchovies, I think, has a chance to get in off like tiebreakers and winning.
Yeah, and
also Beefy Lady or Flame Gas losing.
Yeah, so there's definitely some intrigue this time around. There's intrigue in the other pod as well, but yeah.
But next week we're finalizing Group A next week.
Yeah,
and this thing is stacked. Look at this.
Yeah,
anything can happen in Group A.
Right,
going into the finals, so that'll be exciting. So there you go. That's the stream. Tomorrow,
there you go.
Champions. Wednesday, more card game necromancy.
Yeah.
If you didn't see our Mythos CCG,
it was a really cool game.
Yeah, from last Wednesday we did Mythos CCG, Old Call of Cthulhu or Cthulhu.
I'd always heard like fairly positive things about the game. I honestly had no idea how it was played. So.
Really cool mechanics in it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody.
What are we doing for card game necromancy this week?
Don't know. I'm gonna grab one of those.
I
got Monty Python card game. Also, the Holy Grail card game, which could be funny.
I think that game's gonna be really bad.
It's probably pretty bad.
I've got Inuyasha.
We still have Inuyasha too. Yeah.
I've got Inuyasha, which will be us playing one game of Inuyasha and then me ranting about anime for the next 45 minutes. So.
Awesome, sweet.
Whenever that one occurs.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Appreciate everybody hanging around.
Keep an eye on the Discord for more Keyforge discussion and more news about.
Were we able to track down any Doctor Who card game?
No.
Okay, so the Doctor Who card game is the worst card game of all time. That's one of the crown jewels, I think. If we can play it and for card game necromancy.
I'll keep an eye out.
I want you to just go look now. So here's the thing: is that the Eccleston
Keyforge or console for necromancy.
The Eccleston Doctor Who came out and brought Doctor Who to a new generation of people. So in the 90s, there was no active Doctor Who show. All of the Doctor Who tie-ins were just shovelware, just cheap, just whatever we can slap Doctor Who's face on and sell it to some nerd in America who may remember Doctor Who. They were just shoveling stuff out the door. So if you can ever go find pictures of the Doctor Who card game, I highly recommend that you go see those because they are
This is gross.
something to behold.
It's something.
You don't appreciate how good Decipher was at taking photos
Oh yeah,
and making them into cards.
Yeah.
And making them
looks
look
natural.
fine.
Yep.
Because a lot of stuff, a lot of companies tried to do the same thing. At another game, at some point, we need to. Did you have the Aliens versus Predator starters? There were 3 starters for the game. There was an Aliens, a Marines, and
I
a
don't think
Predator.
we got that. No,
Okay.
I don't think we got that.
All right, because that is one I'd love to play because that game has some interesting stuff going on. But I think from games that we've played during the same time, they just did that but better. But the art in the Aliens vs Predator is awful. I played Aliens because like all of our friends, like me and my friends that played card games at the time, we all like went and bought like each ones, and I was like, I want to play Aliens because it's cool. Yeah, I just want to grab people's faces and go.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's sweet. I would stab people through the stomach with scythe tails and stuff like that. Okay, so you know the scene in Aliens, the second movie,
Okay.
where they're going into the hive and they're surrounded by aliens,
Right.
and they don't realize they're surrounded by aliens because the aliens are in the walls.
Yep.
Okay, so half of the aliens in the game
Or from that scene.
are pictures of just aliens chilling on a wall looking like the terrain. And there's yeah.
Don't look at me.
Yeah. It's just kind of like
That's pretty fun.
them like popping out of the wall and stuff like that. But so yeah, it was and the another thing is the fight that happens after that scene is chaotic on purpose. Like it's
Right.
filmed in such a way so that you have no
There's
idea
no clear
what's
images.
You have no idea what's going on because
Yeah.
it's meant to disorient you, to put you in the place of the Marines being murdered by aliens that they can't see,
Yeah.
and they don't know what's going on. So a lot of those pictures are the same thing, and it's just kind of like blurred alien pictures. It looks like it honestly looks like, because this is from the 90s, it looks like somebody was doing some like imitation X-Files stuff where they're like taking blurry photos and trying to like say aliens are here, the government knows about it type thing, and it's like that type of stuff where you just like, hey, we can't make out what's on this card.
Yeah. So I want to play some X-Files card game again. Speaking of that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching,
I
everybody.
want to fix the rules.
I want to fix the rules and then
play it again.
Thanks for watching. Back tomorrow with Marvel Champions. See you then. Goodbye.
Bye.